Ugh. Hello, 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 hello. Is this working? Oh, I can. Oh my god. Sorry, my throat. Like, I don't know. I have some issues with my throat on the way back. Like, it feels like parched all the time. I almost was considering not streaming today because I felt like my throat just felt awful. But I don't know. I felt like it was worth streaming, so we'll see. In 5-1 Hanover. If people aren't in a loop, we played pretty bad finals. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was largely a miscommunication error and not really like. Yeah, it was really just miscommunication. We didn't discuss the right stuff correctly and ended up playing poorly in the finals. And I apologize for that because we really should have played better, and me in general should have played better a lot better during this series. I bet it gets some people are curious. This is the silver medal right here. I was actually considering throwing this away when I first got it because I was so mad. Yeah, this is the IEM silver medal. It's actually really fancy. It's really nice. I like it a lot. And this is my official stress relief thing now because I can't break it if I squeeze on it, and it seems more useful than like a stress ball. So this is gonna be my stress relief in case I have issues with games today. And the finals are really bad. And yeah, like I said, bad play by us. It's not a big deal. In5 did really well. Yeah, that random castle was like, fucking, oh my god. But anyways, like, I don't know. I thought we played really well throughout the tournament. Like, we did. Did we drop a game? We dropped one game to Fnatic, which we really shouldn't have. But aside from that, like, we pretty much We did just as about the same as M5 throughout the entire tournament. It's just at the very end, M5 had much better preparation for the game than we did, and we miscommunicated on picks and bans, and that's what cost us most of the games. They did outplay us extremely. Oh, yeah, they outplayed us quite well. They definitely deserved to win that day. M5's probably the best team we've ever played against, and I actually want to play against them again, but unfortunately we won't be able to trade games until probably Season 2 Championship. I don't think there's another international tournament until then, and that's unfortunate. We'll see how much we improve by IPL 4 though. It should be good. Yeah, man, that's why, like, you really don't want to talk to players after losses. Like, even if you go up to a player and you're like, oh, well, you did well, and I'm sorry for the loss. Like, at best, all the player can do is be like, yeah. But like, there's a dark place that players go to after they lose. And even people who are like, I don't know, even if you're like not a rager or whatever, it's just like there's a certain like period of like a very dark place where you go to, and I often tell people that in interviews that like you don't really want to touch players after like 20 minutes after the game. Like, you want to wait about an hour for them to get over at least a little bit of it, because it stings, man. It stings really badly. I'm currently in queue now, so you can go. Feel free to ask questions. Drop this down a bit. I'm on my alt account. How nervous was Dominic before that game? He wasn't nervous. Like, none of us were nervous, really. Well, I'm always nervous, but for the most part, everyone was pretty comfortable. And I don't know, losing the first game of a best-of-3 series can be mentally bad for the team that loses, and you have to be like an experienced team to be able to come back from it. And we had to come back, but we accidentally gave away Shen, and that's a mistake that shouldn't be like possible at a high level of play, and we just kind of got screwed because of that. What's the thought process behind the Nautilus pick? Our team needed a lot of CC for team fights, and the Nautilus pick was fine. The only issue was that like either we should have first picked Lee Sin, or we should just warded try our Wraith camp the first game. And had we seen Lee Sin come in, we could have just I could have came for red, and would have been there much faster than Karthus, and we would have had a 2v2 and more Shyvana shits on Lee Sin and Alistar 2v2. And that like one counter jungle attempt at level 2 probably lost us the game. Because not only did they get the buff, the kill, they got the middle kill right after, and we lost control of our red side, and they got dragon. So it's just like a series of like really, really, really bad stuff. Honestly, the second game was pretty much because of Shen. Like, Void was so far behind because Shen like apparently shits on Aurelia, and even with help, we couldn't push Shen out of lane. So I couldn't even gank top because I wouldn't have done anything. The only lane I could have ganked was bottom, but Udyr was so far ahead with oracles, and they had very high wards on the map that I couldn't afford to roam. So it was like a slow roll victory for M5. They didn't have to do anything but farm, and they would have won the game. Voice monitor had no issues. Whatchamacallit? The Dominates monitor kept flashing black, and we had to tell them to replace the monitor because they wouldn't do it for us. It was kind of silly. Were you surprised how good M5 was? No, we actually knew going into the tournament M5 would be the hardest team there, because not only do they run like a lot of the reason why is because they practice like a lot each day, and that's not the main issue. The issue is that like their practice revolves around practicing like certain strategies that aren't standard, and it's non-standard strategies for the most part. Like, most teams aren't that great at it. A good example would be CLG ran that non-standard like Urgot mid with Blitzstar, whatever shit. Like, that was, I don't know, that was pretty bad. Like, they gave farm to the wrong champion bottom. They misplayed the team fights. Their only magic damage was Swain. Just a lot of bad stuff happened during that game. But had they like been able to refine that kind of strategy, like, it could have potentially been really good. But they don't put in the time to refine those strategies. Whereas all M5 does is refine those types of strategies, and they're really good for taking like a game in a series. and all they had to do was take the first game with a weird strategy. You're forced to ban like Gameplank, because they have like that strategy with Gameplank, and you're forced to ban Urgot because they have that strategy with Urgot. And the way you beat that strategy is you either have a better level 1 to invade and ward their buffs, or you take CV. And we didn't take CVs, and we didn't have the better level 1 team, so it was like kind of a lose-lose situation for us. Oh my god. Sorry, my throat's really, really bad. Do you do any sightseeing? No, man. I didn't see... Okay. So, in Germany, all we did was we fucking, like... We were in a hostel, which is, like, a youth hostel. When you first pull up into the youth hostel, it's literally, it's like pulling up into, like, a forest at night. And when you go in, you know, like... In the back of that forest is a rape shack, and you're gonna get raped. Like, that's what happens when you first see the hostel. The taxi driver coming in, Dominic was in the taxi like late at night, was just like, this is where I die. Like, that's what he thought when coming into the hostel. It's in a really, 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 really shady spot. In the back of a forest, like, to get water, like, I thought we had to go outside and pump water or some shit. Like, it was so bad. The location was weird. When you walk in, and then there's, like, it's so weird. Like, you walk in, apparently, like, the owner of the hostel was, like, part of a clown troupe, so there's just pictures of clowns. Like, so many pictures of clowns. And you're just like, what the... You see, like, you're walking up the stairs, 4 pictures of clowns. In the living room, 7 pictures of clowns. Oh, it was very disturbing, especially if you came in late at night, like... and then, like, the stairs are, like, leaf imprints that look at night like blood, and Dominic was just, like looked at them, which just started, like, being like, I'm just gonna die here. Oh my god. Yeah, and so we were really like, yeah, so this is how the movie Hostel plays out. I've watched this part, and at night they're just gonna, like, run into our room and, like, kick us off our beds and just kill us, or something like that. It was a really creepy place. The hostel was not bad, but it wasn't bad. I'm not gonna complain about it. It was probably the worst living accommodations I've been to, but it was okay. Like, they had a bed, they had a communal shower for the floor, and it was just like, I'm not gonna complain about it. It's not a big deal. I know some other StarCraft players, like, were like, this is kind of shit, and I agree. Like, the accommodations when compared to, like, MLG, compared to IPL, the accommodations were a much lower quality. But in a city like Hanover, where when CBIT happens, they gain about 60% more residents, and every hotel costs 500 euros plus per night, you can't really afford to be too picky in a city like that. Mm. Who do you think was the best player going to the finals? Void was by far the best player of the tournament. Even counting Genja doing really well in the tournament, Void was, like, miles ahead of, like, everyone top lane. And in the finals, he just picked them bad lane matchups. Or Genja did really well in the finals. He probably deserved an MVP if just considering finals play. But going into finals, like, Void had a significant percentage over Genja in terms of, like, who won MVP. And I know it's always weird when you have the MVP not being on the winning team, and I'm not necessarily sure I agree with that, but there was definitely no doubt in the quality of Void's game. I always use Spellbound Prince on Lord. He's the only champion I use it on. Think about TSM situation. I don't know what they need to do. I'll be honest, I have no idea what's happening in their house. I get, like, weird... I don't even know. Like, after the games, like, Chaos just came up and was like, we suck. And I'm like, what happened? And he's like, we just suck. And I was like, I didn't know what to tell him. Like, it was just like, I had no idea what to improve on, because I wasn't sure what they were doing. So, I'll leave that to the wayside. I'll maybe comment on that later. Why don't you pick Lee for Void in the finals? The first game, we talked about it for about an hour or two in advance, and we went through every possibility with bans and picks. And the first game is like the game that you map out like really really well. In the first game between two people in an offline event, you map out that game like extremely well. Like we spent a good like an hour plus talking about uh, different ways the bans and picks could have worked, and like we had it completely mapped out, and they went straight for our bans that we thought they'd go to, but then the one eventuality where they leave up Lee Sin and Shyvana was open as well. Like we talked to Void about it. And we're like, Void, is it okay if we pick Shyvana? He's like, yes. And then like 2 hours later, he's like, no. And we had a lot of miscommunication in the finals in bans and picks, and I think that's what screwed us over, because we didn't. I just want to say our communication wasn't up to par in the finals, and when your communication's not up to par, like you mess up bans and picks, your execution is bad, your teamwork is shaky, just stuff that can't happen in a finals best of 3, especially against a good team like N5. How'd you guys respond on TSM not allowing Wiki to play for Curse? I know it's hilarious because they lost anyways, but if it was us, we wouldn't have let Wicked play either. That's like, why would we let Wicked play? He's one of the best subs available. There's no reason to. The early game double jungle team. It's not a new strategy. Like it used to happen a lot before, but it fell out because people realized like if roamers get set behind, they're fucked. And we knew that going in. Like there's a possibility they double jungle, and we just didn't award the raid camp. And I'm not necessarily sure why. Just a lot of miscommunication going to finals, and it's unfortunate. Still a little bit salty about the finals game, but there's nothing I can do about it now. I have a silver medal for it, I have 20K, and I don't have a trophy. And Cop is here, and Cop can tell you how badly his team sucks right now. Isn't that right, Cop? Oh, what do you think about AP counters to Blanc and Kassadin? There's a bunch. Anything that shields beats both of them. Cassiopeia beats both of them. Heimer beats both of them. Morgana beats both of them. Sion beats both of them. Yeah, bunch of random stuff like that. No, not 20K each. What the hell? I wish it was 20K each. If it was 20K each, I could like live comfortably for the year on just like my apartment and like even funding tuition and stuff. Can you hear the commentators when you were on stage? Sometimes, but like we really couldn't. But like other teams could, because I remember like we were playing AAA and they commentate. I've heard like the commentators say something about like the gold difference, and you just see like Soaz or like Linac like look up and was like, "What was that?" And I was like, "Oh, like I didn't think about it during the game, but I was like, oh, that's pretty shitty." No, if you're in a state college like me, it's subsidized, so I pay about like a couple thousand a semester, which is really good for me. The money, I'm not gonna explain how the money gets split, but let's just say like we get pretty much all of it, and it's split between everyone on my team. But there are some things that I can't talk about it. How do you think of the finals being only best of 3 changed the matchup? No. I feel like if we were down 0-2 against N5, we might have been able to come back on the next games, but I don't think it would have... Like, it definitely would have changed the process going into the games. But when you're down 0-2 against a team like N5, coming back is very, very hard. We could have potentially done it, but I feel like our mindset and just our gameplay our teamwork during the finals was really bad compared to the other parts of the day. No, I don't get more than the rest of my team. That's bullshit. Um, what do you think about Mao's pick by AA? It sucked. I'll be honest. Like, they could have picked something else and just won. Um, think about M5. Good team. Great team. Probably at the time that they won, definitely the best team that I've ever seen. Honestly, though, I would like to play them again. But I will say they were the best team at the event, and that's easy to say. Oh. Pro tips about playing mid. Don't suck. No. Position well and be careful for the jungler, I guess. Try to go for last hits when you can, and you need a lot of knowledge when you play this game. Like, you need to know how to effectively be able to trade. Like, for instance, if you go into trade and you go in and trade like Cass Q for Annie Q, you have to realize that, like, if you trade like that, Annie's always going to get an extra auto attack in, so you're going to lose every trade, even with the 50% damage reduction on Cassian's passive. So you can't look to trade with Cassian against Annie, unless you're very comfortable in, like, the amount of damage the creeps will do to her, and just, like, you have to look at your, like, life lead and stuff like that. There's a lot of small things about it. God, what do I want to ban? What do I want to ban? I will ban. I'll ban this guy. I'm not gonna ban out my team's Poppy. We have like a Poppy only player. If I ban him, he's gonna dodge. Who's a better AP, Anivia Karthus? Both are good. And is your best AP? I have no idea what it means. What do you think about Xerath? He's good. That's all I can say. He has got counters though, and a lot of other champions don't. But for poke, like, he's really fucking good at poke. Let me just put it that way. Really fucking good at poke. I feel like doing an easy game to start out the day. Go ahead and pick Ward, because this is my first game since DreamHack, or not DreamHack, since IEM, and I definitely am sick as well. So I'm just gonna play something that's pretty simple to play. I'm gonna go play something like harder as the day progresses. Does M5 come back as condescending? No. They seem to be very confident going in, and we were confident going in as well. They definitely didn't trash talk us after the game or anything like that. And if they went to an interview and said that, like, we were easier than they expected, I would be able, like, I would back that. Like, I would say, like, yeah, we sucked that day. Not DreamHack, my bad. Why didn't you pick Cat in the finals? There's one chance I could have, because Karthus was up for their team. I could have picked Cat, but it didn't happen. I was considering it, but we had no comps planned for Cat. You need a specific comp when you're going to the tournament to play Cat, and it might be something that we might bring out later. But for now, we didn't have one going to IEM. Not one that was fleshed out, and we didn't want to run anything that wasn't like very, very, very standard. Like, if you look at our champion picks during IEM, like, we played pretty much the same champions throughout. And like, a lot of people think like you need like this crazy versatility to play, but if you just play like standard, like, it's fine if you have I don't know. Yeah, like, versatility is a great thing, but also just being able to play like very flexible champions is good as well. And that's what we did. We just played very flexible champions throughout most of the day. And our picks, we probably only played like 15 champions. Maybe not even 15, like maybe less than that. I have to go double check. My team wouldn't let me, and I wouldn't even let myself. Like, I don't feel confident in playing cat against professional teams without a good team comp. There's really not a reason for it. Caitlyn, you need to dominate the lane. She does low damage. She's really good at laning, but like as you go into mid-late game, like she's not that great. COG had a good comp with Caitlyn, but they lost because they pushed it too late, and Hotshot got picked. I should have put money on that. Elements was betting me that COG would take the series 2-1 against M5, and like we were in, and I should have just been like, Elements, I'll put money on that, and he was like, no, they. Afterwards, he's like, no, they should have won. Hotshot just threw, and I'm like, well. Double AP. That's only strong like as you push team fights. Like if you could just run stuff that beats Vlad in lane and like outscales Kennen and stuff like that. Like Rise against Kennen would be really, really simple. Karthus against Kennen would be fine as well. Like if they look to AoE, just look to fucking AoE. It depends what you could play against that. Like they could go like Ashe and double Woden. That might be a little complicated. There's a lot of random stuff that you can do. I'm not quite sure how I would specifically do it with my team. But I know for sure if they pick Vlad, we could counter pick a top. Easily. Why didn't Void play Rumble? There's no, like... Who do you expect on forehand to be the hardest mid opponent? I don't really have issues mid with other mid players. It's always the jungler that annoys me. So I knew like Infi would be the hardest team we had to play because I knew whatchamacallit. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I knew Infi jungler like was really, really aggressive, and they want to like just sit on mid and just like rape it. And this is for rank 1 because fucking Aphromoo is 1 game away from me. So we'll see how this turns out. I'm waiting for a commercial. Commercial's done. Quickly going to analyze picks. Morg versus Mordekaiser's easy for Mord. It's always just gonna be jungle. See how much jungle influences the lane. And for Maokai, he's really, really good at being able to keep Mord in place. The issue with this though, this kind of mid comp, is that the damage that this mid comp brings isn't very high. So the minute you get like an Abyssal, the minute I get an Abyssal, like this team comp just rolls over. Or like they can't look to force 1v2s against me and make it out alive. Because I think I can just roll 1v2s. I'm probably just going to play safe and look to just farm out the first couple levels. I don't have Spellvamp Quints on this account, so can't look to lane sustain like as well as I would like, but what else? Top is gonna get rolled because Olaf shits on Poppy like really, 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 really hard. But I don't know. Let's see. And Aphromoo is probably gonna crush my bottom lane. Yeah, I know for sure Aphro's gonna crush my bottom lane. That's not good. Spam Happy automatically wants to swap. But he actually says he can handle it, and I will trust him. I don't know exactly what he's going to do, but interesting. I ran out of water, and my throat still hurts. It sucks. So my Lee Sin DC Bug Splatted. My my route this game is going to be very, very, very generic. I'm gonna go boots. Yeah, just gonna go boots, or boots into will into abyssal. Because I have a lot of magic damage from top lane, and usually you want to go abyssal as long as one of your other solo lanes can be able to work with it, or your jungler can work with it. My Lee Sin. Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. The thing is, I don't think he's going to get here in time, so I'm just going to take his Wraith Camp at 1, because I can. And since I don't actually have this right, oh boy. I'm going to go ahead and shield him as he goes in for that, and since he was late, I actually don't know if I should have done that. Like, I'm behind almost 2 health pots now. 1 health pot. Oh god. Seeing that pull is bad news. I'm behind 1 health pot, but I mean I am ahead in the lane, so that's good. Good news. I think he's just gonna go ahead and gank top at 2. And that would make sense. Go ahead and run in the middle of the lane. See if I can do some stuff here. Good Morix will give you a lot of auto damage mid lane, so you have to be able to keep your shield up at least to a point to be able to ignore the auto attack damage. God damn it. And that's kind of what I was worried about, because Maokai definitely can always do that. And the good thing about that kind of gank is that you can always flash their flash and force them closer to your tower. But it's still kind of risky sometimes. So he says he'll be back, and I am down quite a bit in terms of just... I'm behind in terms of health pots right now. But I am up about 7 CS. 4 of that is Wraith Camps, so... Keeping my shield up in the middle, just to be able to ignore her auto attack harass. Hoping Maokai doesn't come back too fast. I get the lane shoving. A lot of times you only want to back on the catapult minion wave, because if Morg tries to shove against that, it won't get to your turret as fast, and you'll be able to get more XP. But I don't have that kind of luxury to wait, because with my flash down and no wards mid, I have to back early. And go ahead and buy wards. She's gonna shove this really hard, and I'm gonna miss probably 3 creeps of XP, maybe more. I have to go see. Probably 3. Oh no, it's more. Definitely more. 4. Yeah, 4. Bot lane scores first blood, which sucks, but... Oh, actually top lane doing the turnaround. That's actually really good for me, though. I shove while, whatchamacallit, Morgana is shopping, but since there's a big-ass cannon minion, I couldn't afford to shove, like... Oh my god. I couldn't afford to shove and be able to make her miss XP, because the cannon minion takes a lot of time to kill. Bottom lane's getting rolled, and I kind of expected that going in. I'm looking to put some harass on Morgana finally. I'm going to go ahead and see what she does in response to my harass. She has like 1 health pot, but if she doesn't spell vamp enough from these creeps, I might be able to go all in on her and kill her. So I have a ward in that bush. I'm going to go ahead and ward this. And as I do that, I see Unstoppable coming out. He's actually going to go ahead and go toward Wraith Camp. I don't want to do anything risky because it's not worth it right now. Okay, so you see unstoppable here. I know this isn't warded, so oh my god, I couldn't get close enough to be able to take that. I really wanted to steal, but unfortunately I couldn't get close. I know Morgana's gonna hit 6 soon, so I can't afford to actually be in this area. And so I see Morg hit 6. I can't be too far overextended. If I am, I'll die to the combo that the jungler brings. Quickly kill that. Oh, and bottom lane I think is dead. Well, maybe not, maybe not. No, bottom lane lives, luckily. I'm not quite sure how they lived through that, I'll be honest, but luckily they do. I don't need to worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and pot up. I have enough for my spell vamp right now, but I could indeed wait a little bit to be able to grab my will in one buy. What did I siphon there? I just didn't get anything there. What the I actually missed a lot of CS there. I'm gonna have to go back. I don't have spell vamp quince, so it's like my sustain's a little bit less than what I'd like. I might have been able to keep myself in lane and wait for will without that, but not or with them, but not without them. So I'm gonna go ahead and max siphon in lane. I max siphon first and then shield next. Luckily I backed out on the cannon minion wave. I didn't exactly plan for that to happen, but it worked out for me. Look how I don't lose a CS off 2 range minions because the tower automatically attacks the cannon minion. It can take quite a lot of hits, and I missed the CS on the cannon because my fucking siphon cone is small as shit. It's whatever, I messed up there. Morgana gets blue buff, and their jungler actually gets oracles. Our jungler needs to gank, pretty much. I see him going top, so as he goes top, I'm just gonna take my jungle. Or my jungler's jungle, which I will reclaim as mine. See mid looking to back. We go ahead and put some damage there. I'm not sure if I can turn in case they want to all in on me if the jungler comes. I have no idea if I can. But I will stop. Wow. I see Maokai top, so that leaves me open to go ahead and ward. You know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna run at her. Oh boy. Oh boy. Maokai comes in. I'm gonna go ahead and try the health pot to get out. He has no mana, so I should be good. And indeed I do end this fine. I'm gonna go ahead and look to... I don't even know what they're doing. But I'm gonna go ahead and look to take their Wraith Camp. I see jungler's mid, so he won't be able to contest. What? What? Oh, he was shopping. He didn't look at the mini-map. Oh my god, he messed up so badly. Oh, that might be chance though. That's chance ball for us. We get the oracles there. He wasn't paying attention to mid. He auto ran as we hit him forward, and we just killed him. That was so bad on his part. But that's chance ball for me. Definitely chance ball for us. So their jungler just lost oracles there for literally no reason. And because of that, we're now able to look. I'm like, his jungler only killed like 2 wards. He forgoed his second gold per 5 to get an oracles faster. And now that he's behind, I don't think he can contest me middle anymore, which is very, very bad for him because I have my will now, and he's unable to contest. Go ahead and ward like that. My how deep I ward is basically just based on how strong I feel their jungler is at certain moments of the game. So at that moment, I felt like the jungler wasn't strong. So he doesn't have the oracles right now. I'm actually wondering. Ooh, where are they? Where are they? Oh my god, she ran out. Okay, fuck it. I don't want to contest this. Top lane looks like he's doing really, really well. Poppy OP? Maybe. Probably not. Go ahead, shove this lane real quick. Poppy gets a kill, so he's doing really well. I'm not sure where this ward is. There's a pink ward right here, but I'm not sure exactly which location she put it in. Because I tried to ward a little bit differently there, and I still got it dewarded. Which sucks, but whatever. Not a big deal. Go ahead and look to ward pretty deep here. Probably gonna go ahead and ward all the way back here. I'm looking to converge on whatchamacallit, the next blue buff. Looking to maybe pressure a little bit. Maybe might be able to take it with how good top lane's doing, but usually that takes a little bit of communication that doesn't really happen in solo queue. We see Lee Sin actually looking to pressure it right now, and if he wants to go in, like I'm all for it. So we go ahead and kill Morgana right there, because she just face checks. And Unstoppable actually... Fuck. Oh. Yes, I still get the blue. So we're looking to quickly take this. I don't really care who gets it. I get it, because my ghost hits it at the end. I kind of wanted Spam Poppy to get it, but not much of a chance of that. So I'm looking really well right now. I'm at 135 CS. Main's at 97. So the jungler hasn't influenced the game too much. And because of that, like... I'm Mordekaiser, and I can clear it really, really, really well. Oh god, that's not up. Oh, okay, so the pink ward just fell. And that's a smart pink ward by the other team. Because I'm notorious for, or a lot of mids are notorious for warding in like the same spot. So he actually got 2 wards out of that. So he came ahead on like the gold difference there. Trying to see how I want to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and go back here, and I'm gonna go grab Sorc Shoes and Imar, and that way I won't die to the jungle and the middle combo, and I can just push to wherever I feel like. I buy 2 sight wards. I'm actually gonna just look to try to force dragon. I think even if Afro gets farmed here, I think he won't be able to get farmed enough to be able to contest my control. He's really decked right now though, but I'm 30 CS ahead. So, I don't know, I'm looking pretty good. Just taking the pull right there. Yeah, so they can't contest me, like I've already said. There's no way they can actually look to contest. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, why would you... Oh my god. Oh, so we die because we're idiots. Can we go ahead and actually see if I can... Oh, wow. We actually get the turn with Poppy here. Can you get the follow-up? Can you get the follow-up? I don't know. I shield Spam Happy just for the extra damage. And he actually gets the rampage. Yes. So me and Spam Happy doing the turn. He's really farmed right now. And more... Oh my... That bind raped Lee. Like, if I gotten bound, Lee wouldn't have died. But just very bad stuff happened there. Luckily we pull on through. with the help of our top lane. Without top lane, I definitely would have just gotten exploded there because we ended up diving too far for her. I wanted to try the flash ulti Morg, but she was out of range and just flashed away. So I was like, okay, well I guess I'm not getting the kill there. But as you can see, both the jungler and the mid tried to contest me, and my shield wasn't even up, and I just like I rolled through that so fast because I just have too much MR and spell vamp to be able to contest, or for them to be able to contest my control without like ignites and all their shit being up at the same time. Go ahead and ward there. I see Maokai here. I'm actually lucky because even if Aphromoo gets farmed, we have like the perfect anti-carry for ADs right now. So I'm gonna play a little bit dangerous. I'm gonna go ahead and invade jungle camps all day. See if I can grab a bunch of stuff. Because seriously, like, how are they gonna turn this? I'm confused. I can't imagine them turning this, and so I don't even bother. Like, yeah, like, oh, but Afro is here actually, so that's how they turn this. Okay, Afro comes mid, and I wasn't paying attention to the people who were coming mid from bottom, but luckily we go 1 for 1 there. See Spam Happy actually coming in for the clean. Oh my god. He ults Afro and Afro just ease out. You go ahead and tell everyone to back out here. I buy the next part of Abyssal. I'm about 500 away from the actual recipe. I'm gonna go ahead and tell them to back out and look to force drag. I'm gonna go buy 1 more ward. I like having 2 wards because having 2 wards means 2 to 3 wards, because it usually means you can do a lot of random stuff. I think he might die here because you can look to ward both sides and be able to cover all the entrances for your specific lane with 2. Bottom lane might need a little bit more than 2, but for the most part you can cover everything with just about 2 wards, and with 3 wards you can definitely cover everything. That's why you see a lot of laners, especially in high level games, you'll see everyone just buys wards. It's definitely not like a support only thing, like literally everyone buys wards. I wonder if I can run through here and look to contest. Probably an awful idea. And it's definitely really, really bad, actually. I don't want to go in. How did she hit me with that? Where did that even come? It's whatever. They're out cleanly, and I took a couple tower shots, but whatever. Bottom lane dies to Aphromoo again, and this is actually getting dangerous because he has 5 kills now. I'm waiting for his freaking Wraith Camp to come back up. Go ahead and ward this so I can see if he comes in through here. And the Wraith Camp is indeed back up right now. Afro pushes out the bottom lane. I have to back out real quick. Go ahead and shove this, and I have enough for Abyssal now. So with Abyssal, I do true damage to both solos, I think. Oh no, not this one, because he has no magic mana. But I should do true damage to both the AD carry and the solo mid. Go ahead and quickly grab that. Poppy actually going CDR boots this game, something I haven't seen from Poppy's in a while, but it's really good because most of her damage comes from her devastating blow on Q. I want them to freeze bottom lane because if they don't, they're gonna die. The Afro would just oh wow, okay, well, please no. Oh wow, I might, oh my god, those 2 crits. I was thinking about flashing the bind, but I was like, I didn't think it would reach me, and then he crit me twice at the end for 350 twice, and I just died. That's not good. They're looking to force mid. So, I don't think they can force the next tower, but with 4, they might be able to. Actually, they definitely can. We need a... why is there everyone top? Like, they need to be mid. I'm so confused right now, because you... There need at least one person top needed to come mid because they needed to be able to control the tower. Because it's never worth giving up a second tower for the first tower. I'm actually gonna look to shove. I don't know who pinged that, but I'm hoping it's not who I think it is. Because I think Spam Happy wants to look to force. Oh, we can just look to take, I think. Can we? Yeah, I think we can, actually. We see Maokai coming almost immediately. We see, oh my god. We have to turn, we have to turn, we have to back out, we have to back out. I don't want to force, and it was warded, and that was a bad idea. Because I thought, bottom lane was too low. And it looked to re-pull, but, actually, no, nothing happens. That was a bad call, but we disengaged well. So it wasn't necessarily anything that went wrong there. We just kind of lost some CS in lanes that we could have gone aggressive on. Or could have gotten more CS in. Like bottom lane, Corki needs to be there to get the CS now. Let me go ahead and clean out the rest of my jungle. Actually need to clean this out real fast. Go ahead and clean this out real fast and go back mid. So we get that. We see everyone converging in on blue. Can we even stop that? Spam Happy actually looking to contest here, I think. I'm just gonna W him. And Afro just explodes because nothing can stop that kind of damage. Because not only did Afro get, or Spam Happy get the ult there, I got the ulti as well, and I gave him my W, so he would just do a lot of damage. Okay, so Spam Happy gets everything there. We need Poppy to be able to take this. We have their jungler. Oh my god, this might be risky. I'm gonna go ahead and W him because he's first one in, and Baron's also focusing him. We have wards set up. We don't have smite, so it's always like, oh, that's a little bit shady. So Happy needs to keep hitting this, I think. Oh, never mind. He gets a very clean, it's a very clean damage there, and we just back out. We don't want to fight because we get a clean dragon and we get kills on their team. Whoa, what are people doing there? So everyone just comes up here. Hopefully nothing bad happens. I'm gonna go ahead and get 16. Level up my 16 real quick, and actually Lee Sin's going here, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. Oh my god, Spam Happy is gonna crush this guy, isn't he? Yep. Oh, maybe not. I actually want to wait here, but oh my god, I thought maybe bottom would come mid, and I might be able to cut off Graves, but they did a smart play and they looked to just kill top lane. I'm gonna go ahead and buy first because we need to buy. Spam Happy finishes off his Trinity, goes for I think Gunblade now. Go ahead and grab my Death Cap. Or my large rod. We have Corki finish his IE. Still behind the other AD, but that's fine. I knew he would lose a lane, so as long as we're winning in other lanes, it's no big issue. So I'm happy at 6-0 right now, so he's doing really well. Emphasis on really well. My CS is at 230 and mid's at like 174. So she's pretty far behind right now. As you can see, look at the damage I do to their Olaf right there. Like, I do so much damage. We should get a free mid tower off this. And yes, indeed we do get a free mid tower. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this over the wall. Oh my. as Aftermoon comes in and we lose it. I kind of want to try to bait them and see if they're going on me, but that doesn't quite happen. Oh my god, I'm slow. Oh my god, I didn't get the kill on him. Oh, that's so gay. Oh, I actually did. Oh, never mind. I lied. My my ulti tick actually ends up killing Olaf there. Poppy and Lee Sin go and kill the AD carry, which is very very important for us. And I'm looking to dodge this stuff because this stuff kind of hurts. Oh god. This is pretty stupid, so we should just clear stuff in and not try to dive multiple things. We just need to clear, probably should be able to get both of these, I think. My ulti comes up up in 40 seconds, so we should be able to get this pretty cleanly. So we grab it, we go back out, we go look to see if their red buff is up actually. And whatchamacallit, Janna wards our retreat, so we know they're coming. Can we look to turn? I actually have 20 seconds on my ulti, so I actually don't know if we can look to turn. 10 seconds on ulti. I'm gonna go ahead and run. 4 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ward this. And this is a really bad idea. And in hindsight, I see that this is a very bad idea. Oh man, I thought I could maybe blow up Afro, but I could have potentially done it with Ignite, but still, that was a really bad idea. I got too greedy there. We just get these side towers and we can push mid and win the game. I end up finishing off my death cap right here. That's my large power boost on AP carries. Whenever you finish death cap, you get extremely high damage. My ulti does 49% of their health right now, so that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and buy another ward, so it's always nice to have wards. And this game is just we just go in and probably can just clean up on the sides. After moves are only damage right now, so if we can look to just kill him, the rest of the game goes down really easily. And I forgot to mention, whenever you get Janna, her passive with move sequence is like, it's so broken. Oh my, like I have 414 move speed right now, and without her passive I'd have like, and without her passive and without my quints I'd have like maybe 380-ish, and that extra 30 speed helps so much. Just look to build my shield off middle, get some free CS, and then even go top. I'm gonna actually ward this entrance right here, and I actually want to ward this as well. There we go. So ward both entrances. We should be able to get this tower pretty cleanly. Spam Happy should be pretty close. Ooh, ow, that does a lot of damage. Since he has Last Whisper now. So I don't have much armor normally. But with Last Whisper I have even less to him. So it looks like we just all go bottom. Spam Happy picks up his Quicksilver. So they have no exhaust in the team, which is strange. Usually one person on every team picks up an exhaust for targets such as Poppy, but looks like no one did this game. Great for Poppy. That's usually why Poppy picks up an exhaust, to be able or picks up a Quicksilver to be able to remove exhausts. And Baron comes up right now. We go ahead and shove out mid real quick. Actually, don't get that CS. We come in here and try to get my shield back up. Because keeping your shield up before fights is huge. Like, shield is like an extra 600 health I can have. They have no vision on this. I want to say they'll just face check. And we do get a face check opportunity here. I just want to run out of that middle. So with Spam Happy here, I get the shield on Spam Happy. Oh, what the f... Oh my god. What did I die to? Oh my god. What the... Oh. I tried to run through the cloud, and I should to save my ulti for the guy in the back, but what I really should have done it was just ulti Maokai and get the free ghost and just win the team fight. And that was bad on my part. I didn't realize he would do... I would literally like just blow up into chunks there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my chain vest just to be able to negate a lot of their damage. So I mispositioned there next really, really badly. I could have just avoided a lot of the AoE clusterfuck in the middle, but I wanted to just run in because I thought I was invincible, and I just died inside like 3 seconds. So Aphromoo is there. He's going for his GA, which is smart on him, but he has no MR with GAs. So it's something you have to keep in mind. I still think we have the advantage here, but I think the gold difference is very, very, very low now. Like, possibly, they might actually be ahead, depending on what I see. Or depending on, I don't know. I'm unsure how much gold they have, but it should be pretty close. Spam Happy's going bottom. I just want him to get Gunblade so he can... If he gets Gunblade, he can stay on Aphromoo because he has no cleanse. And once that happens, it's pretty much game over for that. Yeah, that smoke screen there, game changer. It really just... Once you walk into the smoke screen, like, team fights look much different before and after the smoke screen. Like, what can happen during that smoke screen, like, changes... is game changing, like, as you saw there. So I dodged the bind there. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and look. Oh, he actually picks up his GA now, which is that's bad for us. We have to kill him twice now. Like, they're looking to fight. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my blue pot because I don't want to forget about popping it later. Oh my god. I go ahead and shield. Spam Happy there, actually. I'm looking to just kill Olaf here. Because I feel like if I get the Olaf Ghost, we can still win. Oh, maybe not, actually. Ugh. Oh my god, we threw this game so hard. That Baron was like 100%. Gonna go ahead and call GG there. Oh, so well, Maybe no, they definitely have the damage there. Oh, I thought, and that's what happens when you get like you stop paying attention to solo queue for a minute, and the game just turns on you. Um, that was entirely like my fault. I shouldn't have. Like Corki was doing bad throughout the game, but I shouldn't have gotten picked there. After we actually passing my main account, so I'm gonna go ahead and quickly swap there. How did you guys? Okay, so I just changed my my headset plugs because I realized they were like swapped, and I guess you were hearing me from my laptop mic, which is kinda silly. I have it correctly now, so I can actually hear music now. I'm not quite sure where I was hearing it from last time though, so weird, but it'll work out. Yeah, I don't even know what happened. Is it still a laptop mic? What the fuck? Why is... That's weird. If I